AI is the most overrated tool in the world. AI is... So the problem with people talking about AI is that there's this concept of the technological singularity where technology is supposed to consistently improve at this alarming rate, and we've seen these big jumps in AI, so all of us understand that it's gotten a lot better, but it's still really far from good. Everything that people are worried about AI's ability to replace is stuff that sucked, like photorealistic drawing. Who fucking gives a shit? Stuff that looks like Pixar, I don't care that somebody else, that an AI can reproduce that. It has no soul in the first place. Nothing that has any artistic merit can be replicated by AI because it can only understand things that it's pulled from other people. Now, AI can tell you interesting stuff about culture. It can tell you interesting stuff about big data and what data exists. If you tell AI, draw a hot woman, it's interesting what its conception of a hot woman is because it tells you something about the data it's collected or the data it's being trained on, more specifically, since a lot of the times that's very controlled and they're not just trying to feed it all data, they're trying to make it output specific results. So AI as a tool for just having fun and fucking around, I think is awesome. I love making dumb little AI image, using little AI image generators like Bing or the fucking Facebook Messenger has my favorite. It's the AI generated stickers where you just type in fucking, anything and it just makes a cute little icon out of that. And it's shockingly robust, but again, none of it is functional enough that you can just create meaningful art with it. You can use it to I don't know, you can make thumbnails with it. That's cool. You can... I do think there is a part of it in knowing what you're looking, what you want the AI to do. If you're looking for a specific result, I think it can do that. It's a tool. It's... If you want a dog with a hot dog body or a dog dressed like hot dog, you type that in and you just want to picture that, you don't care what it looks like, yeah, that's great. It's great for that. People will say oh, you should have to hire an artist to draw a dog dressed like a hot dog. That's fucking stupid. People saying stuff like that, that is stupid. If you're using AI to serve yourself, great, but people think that AI is going to create something that's going to displace them, and it just can't. It can't come up with ideas. It can't have... It can't do anything that you don't tell it to do, and even then it can't do it. It can't interpret you psychically. It can only interpret a gestalt based on the big data it's been fed. So yeah, I just don't think AI is anywhere near a level of replacing creativity, and I think the novelty is going to wear off quick because it's not going to jump in quality enough. It has reached a plateau, and you can tell because in the last year there has been no improvement. The whole year that AI has been this huge big deal, it's been incredibly impressive, but there's been no and obviously people are going to shit on this because they're going to say, of course there's been improvement, blah blah blah. Not meaningfully, not in a cultural sense. It's like being trapped in okay, in the same way that I would say graphics haven't really improved since the PS3. Yeah, obviously they have. Obviously new graphics look way better than PS3 graphics, but spiritually, it's the same thing. There has not been a leap where we go oh my god, graphics are revolutionarily better the way we did when we jumped from, the fucking PlayStation 1 to the PlayStation 2. That was revolutionary. PS2 to PS3 still felt fairly revolutionary, but it's gotten to a point where now we're just kind of filling in the details. It's not drawing a new picture. And that's where AI is at. It's getting better at doing what it's already doing, but it can't just learn to do a new thing all of a sudden. It's gonna get really good at doing what we're doing with it right now, and as soon as you realize that most creative expression just won't require it at all, there's just no reason to be afraid of it. It will take some people's jobs. It will do that. But only because the people who are running those jobs, I mean, either what they were doing is something that, you know, is it's going to be better for the people in charge that it could be automated because it's going to save them money, or you know, I don't know, how creative could what you have been doing really have been if it could be replaced by AI? It couldn't have been that creative. Like, it's just not possible. I mean, look, you got to look at it this way, right? The kinds of people who are going to just be okay with AI art, like replacing all of the other art they like, they never were going to get into interesting art. That was never the audience. Like, the people who listen to Drake are not the audience of music. You know, like, music listeners can enjoy Drake, but it's not for them. You know, it's made to be just the most, like, dryly accessible thing possible that anybody could plug into, but nobody particularly deeply cares about it, you know? And like with AI, it's like, you're gonna have people who are so satisfied with the fact that they, like, there's definitely gonna be people who used to do, actually, you know what? Holy fuck, I just remembered something. Go listen to this Dick Show episode. The last episode of the Dick Show that I was on, just look for Trixie Golden Witch, the Dick Show, you'll probably find it. Look up Murlogic if you have to also. So there was a call-in from Murlogic. If you don't know who that is, he's a guy who, he's really autistic, he's really broke, he's like in his early 30s, and he's been living in like different assisted living situations for a long time. And he's a trip to talk to because he speaks well, but everything he says is on a different plane of existence. So his big thing is that he commissioned a ton of artwork of blonde-haired, blue-eyed white girls destroying Wonder Bread. Like, just wrecking shit on bread. And like, it's like a weird fetish. It's not even like a sexual thing as much as like a spiritual fetish. And he's got all these ideas for this show he wants to do about just like these girls going on a rampage. It's like, it's a whole thing. His whole identity is couched in, and he spent like thousands of dollars. All money he's ever come in contact with, basically, he has spent on commissioning artwork of blonde girls destroying bread. To the point that there is a ton of this you can now find on the internet because, you know, all that art is just out there. And he's too poor to afford commissions anymore. So when he called into the Dick Show, of course, Dick said, well, why not use AI? And he was just like, it's just not good enough. They can't get the fucking fingers right. You know, like, the fact of the matter is, somebody who's actually passionate, somebody who actually cares about the spirit of the thing that they're trying to create, a real patron of the arts, will go to any length, you know, to make it correct. And AI can't do that. It can't appreciate you can't tell AI, get the hands right. You know, like, you can tell an artist, hey, you fucked up the hands, you know, like, redo them. An artist can look at the hands and go, I fucked those up, I'm gonna redo them. And AI can't do that. It doesn't know it fucked up the hands. It doesn't get hands. So, like, and there's a moment where Murlogic, one of the funniest things I've ever heard on any podcast, where he just stops and he's like, have you ever looked yourself in the mirror and just been like, I can't believe how long it's been since I've ordered a commission? Something to that effect, and we were all blown away by it. He really puts a lot of the stock in his identity and his life and being able to commission that artwork. And AI is not good enough for that guy. And he is dirt poor. So I don't think AI has a shot. Alright, my arm's getting tired and my battery's running low. So I'm going to wrap up this live stream and I'm going to head home. I will hopefully see you all later. I'm not going to make any promises, because I only ever break them. Later.